Well, hello, it's Philly Pre, and I'm back again. So, I am reviewing this one weekly, but we got a little bit of a faux pas because I was a little behind trying to catch up on the videos. So, I review episodes 1 and 2. Hopefully, you already watched that review, and if you didn't, go watch it. I need to do episodes 3 and 4, but I've already watched 5 and 6, and in a minute, it's soon for time for 7 and 8. So I don't feel like I remember 3 and 4, but I feel like it's kind of a stretch to go back and do a video on episodes 3 and 4 the way I would like to do them, to really remember like key points that I wanted to like hone in on. So I'm skipping a review for episodes 3 and 4 so that I could get caught up and get back on track. So this review, as you saw, is for episodes 5 and 6 of Love, Featuring Marriage and Divorce, season 2. Now, you already know this drama is a mess. It's a whole hot mess. But as you also know, I'm here for it all. I'm here for it. So a lot of what I'm going to focus on might be from episode 6, because episode 6 was but definitely some things, some pointers and things that I picked up on in episode 5. So it's just going to be, it's going to be all over the place, but it's going to review these 2 episodes. What's wrong with this stepmother? Somebody tell me what's wrong with her, please. She crazy. When did you start liking your stepson? That's what I want to know. Was you grooming him from like a certain, like what? It's like, it's almost like you've been grooming, being so nice to him. And like, when did you start? Because that's sick. That's sick. And like, so you killed his father. So you're crazy. You're crazy, deranged, and you're sick. It's sick. So you didn't finagled your way into living with him and his wife and your granddaughter. And let's pause for a second. As I mentioned granddaughter, this thought came to mind. If, let's just say if this works out the way it does in her nutty head, that she ends up dating or sleeping with or having a relationship with her stepson. So what does that make your granddaughter? That calls you grandma. What that make you? Like, what? How do this work? Somebody please explain this to me, because I'm confused. But anyway, I digress. Moving on. You found a way into the house, and you're like, oh no, and you're being so nice, and oh no, and it looks like it's perfect, and they're like, oh, it's so nice having you here. We could like maybe go out to dinner a little more, because you're there with the granddaughter, and you just being a perfect little house guest and grandmom and whatever. But really, you're not. So, excuse me. I'm sorry. But can y'all tell me this? Did she get her daughter-in-law to drink something to knock her out, like a sleeping pill, whatever she crushed up? First of all, the fact that she was a nurse is scary, because she's using the things she knew as a nurse to do bad things. Like, no, stop. So you give her this drink. She thinks it's so refreshing after coming in from a long day. And you pass out. You tell your husband you want to wait for him to come in. But of course, he probably somewhere with the mistress anyway. But we'll get to that. And you knock her out so that she can't be up when he comes home to greet him, take his jacket. You know the scenario. How the wives, cater to the husbands. But you up. No. Sorry. Pause. You're not up. You're fake sleep on the couch when you know he's coming. But not only are you fake sleep on the couch, you hike your skirt up to show a little leg. Or show more leg than you was already showing. Is anybody else over here? Is anybody else feeling like they want to vomit? Like, lady, what is going on? Please, this is sick. So you having these scenarios in your head of him carrying you to the bed and putting you in your bed, and you holding on to his neck and pretending to be asleep. And I'm thinking, okay, she really is nuts. But you get a whole attitude when he just find a blanket and cover your up. Oh, child. Ooh, let me keep it clean, Angel. Keep it clean. When he just cover you. Now you mad. That's what you get. You mad. You mad or not. Because You deserve to be mad. And then the wife was like, I can't believe I slept like that. Da, 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 da. Okay. We'll come back to her at some point, but that's enough about her. This professor, now you and your wife got divorced. I don't like you at all. I hate your guts. And not Ben or whatever your mistress name is. Well, she ain't a mistress now. Y'all were getting married. And so you know what? I wasn't sure how I was going to feel about her based on how things was in season 1, but I hate her. Because the husband don't go see his kids, but okay, that's not her, that's him. I get that. But he can't do enough around the house, and he's so in awe. And he still has this mentality that after being married for 25 years, it should just end and y'all should just go y'all separate ways. Is that in the vows when you get married? I'm confused because, I'm divorced now, but when I was married, I don't remember that being in the vows. But okay. Again, I digress. Moving on to the next point with him. Your daughter finds out who your mistress is. She's devastated because, first of all, it's somebody she looked up to because she's a musical actress. And then when you see her go into where y'all live, is it me? Please tell me I'm wrong, but I know I'm not. Did he drag his daughter down the fire steps, like the step? Because the elevator wasn't coming fast enough? And, dragged her down, at least 2 flights of steps? Pulling her, yanking her, and, shove her in a car? So you care so much about your mistress that you don't want your daughter to say anything. Now, some people may say, well, that wouldn't have been appropriate. It's not her place. But maybe it is. Because she's old enough to know exactly what's going on. And she's old enough to know how she feels. And then when she says to her father how she doesn't even, want to go on, basically, and live, did he, I felt like he, brushed over that. He didn't even fully address that. Your daughter is basically saying, if it wasn't for her mom, she would take her life. If it wasn't for her mom and her brother, she would take her life because that's how devastating this whole situation is to her. Dude. Really? I got some things I hope happen with him. But you know what was even worse? I don't want that. Or in the same level. When she met with the wife the first time, which is how the daughter found out her dad was seeing Nabin. I think that's her name. Whatever. The musical actress Ho. That's who she really is. But did she call her a second time to meet? Unnecessary. Are you trying to pull salt in this woman's wounds, rub it in her face? Smack her with it like a kimchi smack? Why did you have to meet her a second time? That's what I was wondering. But when you say to her, you wanted to talk about, you wanted to get married after the such and such, and you wanted to make sure it's okay. Okay. Hold up. So you called her as if she hasn't been hurt enough to kind of get her okay for when you have the wedding to marry her husband or ex now, my bad, that you cheated on with? Where they do that at? Then you tell her, you would really like to have a relationship with the kids, they could come over. He don't even have a relationship with his kids at this point. What are you talking about? You doing the most. And I need somebody. Where's the white truck when you need it? Y'all know the white truck of doom. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Where is it at when you need it? Okay. Then you have as if you didn't have enough nerve. Now you got the audacity, the balls. You call it what you want. To tell her, well, and I want to have a baby too. But so you call this woman out to sit down and talk with her, to get her okay for the timing of when you want to have for your wedding, to tell her you really want to spend time with her children when the dad ain't even making an effort, and to also let her know that you want to get pregnant as quickly as possible. You self-centered heifer. I was fuming. And the wife she a little too nice for me. Don't get me wrong. She said no to the stuff do what you want. I don't really care. And the kids, that's up to them. And well, did he put you up to this? She said little stuff. She needed water in her face. It was a lot of things she needed. But he is the bigger culprit. Don't get me wrong. He is the bigger culprit. But she was wrong as two left shoes with this second meeting and the stuff that she wanted to say to her. The audacity, like seriously. Okay, that's that. So who else we got to say? Oh, child, Ami and the doctor, Dr. Bay, who now is not Dr. Because he's a dog, Dr. Dog. Ami she must be a spoiled brat who's used to getting her way. Because all this whining and these sad eyes, you are not to stop. You are not a toddler. Act like an adult. And he made it clear how things was going to go. And now that a couple things happened, because when the wife saw her in that coat, and she know that that's that burn mark, girl, go with your gut. What you think is exactly what it is. That's the coat. And he lying. And I understand you got this, you the perfect wife, he the perfect husband, y'all got this perfect scenario, but everything that glitters ain't gold. And that was his coat. And when she said her boyfriend gave it to her, she wasn't lying, because he's her boyfriend, but he also your husband, and he gave it to her. And it's a coat, special edition that you bought for him. Listen. And so now that things is getting a little, doctor was like, listen, we got to cool this. Because at the end of the day, he dumb, and he a cheater, and he a dog, he all these things. But he not trying to mess up his perfect scenario at home. Because, see, he still want to do what he want to do, but he want home to remain unscathed. Like, I hope that's the right word. But he untouched, whatever. Like, he don't, with nothing's rocking this boat here. That's it. Now she crying, she depressed. What did you think was going to happen? Oh, he was going to leave his wife and marry you. But he told you in the beginning that that would never happen. Oh, but you're younger and you think you're prettier and you're this and that. And you know, you thought you was going to probably put it on him. And she's older. She's already had a baby. She this, that, da, da, da. I can basically like what, oh goodness, I can't think of her name now. Lady Saw used to say, I got your man and you can't do anything about it. Or what was the Salt and Pepper song? I think it was Salt and Pepper. I take your man. But the thing is, in order to take a man, he got to be wanted to be taken. And he made it clear, I ain't like, that's remaining the way it is. You are what you are. So now you whining and crying. I don't feel sorry for you. And I can't stand him. Because, when I tell you, he's smoothie groove from the 10-cent movie. He lie. Oh, he lie. Okay. But she keep, and you know, another thing with Ami, she keep walking past her dad, which she don't know is her dad, and da-da-da. We need y'all need to come up with more for that. And the way it's going, I feel like it's going to be a season 3 because there's so much stuff untouched. I know we only episode 6 or whatever, but it's still a lot that got to be touched. Okay, now we're going, I'm going because these episodes have me heated. All right, so I'm going to try to finish this up so this thing ain't too long. But now let's talk about, take a deep breath, lawyer couple. I really like them together. I'm sorry. Cheating is wrong. Adultery is wrong. But they literally are so good together. And when they cried with their goodbye, child, I was crying. I ain't even going front. You know, she pregnant, but he made his bed hard. His parents tried to tell him that Hadam wasn't the wife for him. He didn't listen. So he has to bite the bullet and be the man in this situation. And I get that. I'm not trying to condone adultery, But the older woman really was keeping him at bay, except for that one night. She shouldn't have did what she did, and it literally was one time, and she did get pregnant. But I don't want to make excuses because we shouldn't make excuses for infidelity. But Lord knows, but the thing is, Hayden doesn't want to get pregnant. Let's be real. She cares only about self, and now she's trying to cheat with the other dude anyway. So just divorce him, because now y'all both gonna be miserable. You don't even really want him at this point, but it's just like, you know what, because of what happened, like nobody ain't gonna have him. But don't do that, because I hate when men do that, and I don't like it when women do it either. You don't want to give him a baby, let's be real. And if you do, you're not the best person in the world, and you really just want to be a career oriented, keep myself flawless, everybody look at me type of woman. It happened, let them go. But I know to keep up appearances, that's really why you're not letting the marriage go. But if you're going to go cheat with this other guy, you really not no better than him. And now you're looking, like you're actively looking to cheat with this guy. And you know what? 2 wrongs don't make a right. So don't go do that. But I hope if you do, you know what I hope? Because you ain't get pregnant by your husband. It ain't working for whatever reasons. But he got the other girl pregnant with no problem. But it was the chemistry. It was the connection. It was everything. I hope you get pregnant with this dude that you're trying to sleep with. That's what I hope. I need that to happen. And I may be wrong for saying that. But if we're going to bring the drama and get pregnant by him. Now we got some real drama. Okay. Now we got some drama. So I'm going to try to wrap this up. I got a lot more to say, but it's like I'm already at 15 minutes or whatever for this video. And I still got more to say. And this was only 2 episodes. I'm so glad that I am not waiting to the end to review this drama. Because it's no way. It is no way. Oh, and you know what I was happy about? The lawyer's parents. When the mother found out that he lied and he really sent Dong Me or whatever, the tonic and the herbal medicine, and then she asked him once and he lied, and then when she knew the truth and she asked him again and he still lied. When I tell you, when she cut him, what she told him, she said, after everything I did, you ain't never brought me nothing. I've had aches, pains, you ain't never. He felt that she meant that. She ain't talking to him. She did her duties as a wife, but that was it. She wasn't doing nothing extra. She wasn't going above and beyond. It was get out my face. Don't try to get in my bed. Whatever. And I love that when he finally talked to his son's mistress, who's pregnant, son's baby mama, and she was like, no, that wasn't nice. And now, no, you really need to grovel. You need to get on your knees. You need to, yeah, it's not about money. Because he was like, oh, you just want to go shopping. No, because see, right now, it's bigger than all of that. You crossed the line, dog. Like, so when you came home and she wasn't there, 2 snaps for her, I was like, yes, because he needs to feel it. Because I understand you say, well, you never cheat and this and that. But sometimes cheating is not always the act of actually sleeping with somebody. And that's her point. Like, you never did that. But yet you kind of was cheating on me with your emotions, with your heart, with your... So, really? Okay. I'm going to wrap it up now, y'all. I know, I said a lot. And if you made it to this far in the video, oh my God, thank you so much for watching the whole thing. Because I was going. I know. 18 minutes almost. But thank you. And if you're not subscribed, subscribe. If you are and you like this video, please like it. And if you have a little comment or something you want to say, I do respond and comments are appreciated. And stay tuned for episodes review for 7 and 8. Because I know it's going to be a hot mess. Ooh, wait. I ain't done. Look at that. We can't forget the bomb that was dropped. Sorry, y'all. The videos will go for another 2 minutes at least. The bomb that was dropped. The older married woman, first of all, her husband, the audacity of him to want to be doming somebody out for cheating when he saw them at the horseback thing. But I guess it's like, well, see, I ain't the only one cheating and the only one doing. You know, when you in a doghouse, you want to put everybody else in the doghouse with you. But I respected her so much for telling her, you know, because she could have not said anything. And like she said, you know, hopefully it's not true. But I just wanted to tell you. And that was grown woman stuff right there. And I was like, I love that she did that. But you know what else I loved? I loved, which me and my daughter talked about this. I love the fact that she didn't get mad at her like, no, it ain't true. Don't be telling me this. And She kept it classy. She didn't question it. She didn't get mad like, you must be lying. But she started thinking. And she started replaying stuff. And she started go into detective mode. That's what you do when somebody tell you something. Don't shoot the messenger. But do what you got to do. Okay, I'm serious now, y'all. I'm done for this review for episodes 5 and 6. Stay tuned for 7 and 8. And yeah, like, comment, subscribe. And thank you guys so much for watching. Until next time, guys. Bye.